Oh, it's been a hot minute, hasn't it? Holy shit. Uh, it's my first Twitchversary. And I just fucked up. Okay, there we go, scuff. It's my very first Twitchversary. Holy shit. Oh, wow. I, uh, the time really did fly, didn't it? Jesus. So before I get into 8 games or whatever, it's gonna be a yap session. I want to go over a lot of stuff, like what has happened in the past year, what I want to do the next year. I'm going to be stumbling over my words a lot because I will be real. This will be heavy in some places, and yeah, and of course it's me. I can't English. I can't any language. But yeah, it's wow. It's really been a whole year since I started on Twitch. It's hard to think about, honestly. A year ago is the first time I ever hit start stream. The first year that Cross has made an appearance on the internet, and holy fuck. But I'm here. I've made it. I'm not huge. I'm not an affiliate yet, but I'm here and I'm really happy to be. I love streaming. It's so much fun. I've had a lot of issues getting here, but fuck it. I'm still doing it. I'm not using my normal cold model because I think this model has become more synonymous ever since I retired my first model. So anyone remembers that first model with the sloppy ponytail and the black tank and black shorts and barefoot? I mean, you can't see my bottom half now. I'm not using a good enough what you call this streaming tool, camera, whatever the fuck. So you can't see my bottom half very well, but it's there. It exists. I'm wearing cute shorts and sandals. I upgraded. Not really, but let's pretend I did. Oh wow. But yeah, this last year I got into a couple different projects. I stopped a couple different projects. I put a couple of other projects on hold. My headphones do not like my glasses. That's great. Oh wow. But yeah. So first things first, for any of you who watch my YouTube, who watch my YouTube, I don't stream on YouTube. I just upload to it. For those who see my YouTube, I post VODs of my streams, like edited down to where you don't get all the unnecessary bullshit. You just get the gameplay. I edit those down and I upload to YouTube. I am way behind on those because a lot of my files got fucked. Like, okay, so there's only so much memory on my laptop, right? So I have to move those files over to a flash drive until I can get around to editing them. Where somewhere along the line, the flash drive that I put those on got corrupted. Like, wholly corrupted. So I lost about 4 months worth of streams. I am trying to fix them. I'm uncorrupt them, whatever you want to call it. I'm trying. I really, really am. But it's so fucking hard. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to do this. I ask for help on the internet. I look for related topics. It's very, very difficult because it's just not working yet. And it makes me sad, honestly, because a few of the streams I am only missing one part of. Like the original, like the first Date with Death that I played with, the first round of Date with Death that I played was something fantastic. I am only missing one part. One. I'm only missing one part before, so I can edit it and then upload it. Same with Necropoda Catboy Paradise. I'm only missing one part, and they're all like in the beginning, near the beginning. So it's like if I don't upload that first part, the rest doesn't make sense. Well, it makes sense in context, but it's not a straight linear path, and it bothers the fuck out of me. I hate it. So those so those are just gathering dust in my hard drive, the, in my external hard drive, because I've moved to a external hard drive that's actually pretty hardcore. I moved to those. Thank fucking Christ, I haven't had any issues yet. So yeah, those are really slow going because I'm like picking apart. I'm trying to find what all I have, and then there's also the time constraints. You know, the normal run of the mill. Oh, I have a lot of work to do at IRL, so I can't get around to those. That is both true and untrue. It's true that I do work a lot. I have a full time job as a bartender, as a food server. I have a lot to do IRL, but also I have a lot of issues just getting myself to just sit down and do it. Because again, I have a lot to do. I don't, when I come home, I don't want to immediately have to do more work. I want to just relax, play a little bit of play some gotcha games, watch YouTube, watch anime, whatever. And I can't be having that mindset. I went into this to have fun. It's still fun. I actually do enjoy editing. It's just doing it. It's just pulling up that file and getting into it because it's very time. Oh, excuse me. It's very time consuming because I am watching a 4 hour long video. I am trimming off the long ass music intro, stream starting, what the fuck ever. That only cuts off like maybe 5 to 10 minutes, if that. Sometimes it's just 3 or 4 minutes. I cut that off. I'm still looking at like a 3.5, 4 hour file. I have to watch that lot. And sometimes I have to rewind to certain parts so that I can properly clip it and split off the unnecessary bullshit. You know, like that little burping competition I had with myself. I think it was with, oh, I can't remember what game it was because it happens a lot. And also, like when I have to do cocktail break, I have to edit that out. When I have to go off screen and my model just kind of dies, I have to edit that out. It's just holy fuckarooski, bro. Dead air, gotta edit that out. So it takes from a 3.5 to 4 hour VOD and it stretches it to like 5 or 6 hours. That's 5 to 6 hours of just sitting at my computer, staring blankly, and getting sick of my own voice. It's a lot. And though I do have fun, especially when I get to go in and make fun little edits and uh what you might call it, fucking I don't know. It's just the fun little edits. Like if you watch my Dark Knights playthrough on YouTube, I put in like little bits like this I the the creator knows what they're doing. I'm just a dumbass, which is, you know, pretty much par for the course with any of the visual novels where I get really confused over something. It's not the creator's fault. It's my fault because I can't fucking read. But yeah, uh, so the VODs are coming. They are coming. It's just slow, and I'm really sorry for that. I'm also, and then there's my MMDs. I've been having a lot of fun with the MMDs. I really have. Sometimes I'll sit down and I'll just like throw together something real quick just so I can watch and giggle. Like I won't ever upload it. It's purely just for my entertainment. But there is one project I've undertaken, and it's really pushing the limits of what I know and what I can do and making me learn more because I want it to look fantastic. That's my MMD video of Rolling Girl. I've got most of it. Well, okay. I've got most of the assets, I've got the camera angles and all that. I'm having issues with physics, particularly with the hair in the stairs scene, because that just likes to go fuck all. It decides it wants to reach for heaven. And I have, uh, excuse me. So, and the hands like full on facing through the piano and the statue. I have issues with that. I have to figure out how to fix that. The biggest thing that I'm having that I have to work on is the bones, where you see, and then there's the camera angle in the last scene, where so the bones in the camera angle fall through on the same thing. That last scene I'm where Cross is falling off the stairs and tumbling through the sky. The legs are completely backwards. They slowly rotate and right themselves, and then they go phew and just completely rotate again. And then the camera angle will focus on my ass instead of my face. I have to fix that. I don't, but it takes a. I have to do a lot of research. I'm doing a lot of learning. It's pushing the envelope on what I know and what I can do, and I'm having fun with it. But it's just like with editing, it's slow going. It's requiring me to put aside time that I do not have so I can work on it. It's hard. It's really hard, but I'm doing it. Uh, let's see. I actually wrote down all of my app topics. Holy shit. Go me. Of course, I threw this all together last night. So I was like, okay, I'm planning a yap session. What the fuck am I going to say? So every time I have a yap session, I completely lose track of everything and say, yeah, fuck it, game time. Okay. So yeah, upping my MMD game. I'm prioritizing bones and physics research for it so I can move it from the work in progress to fully done, celebrate, watch it a bazillion fucking times, be happy, and then kill myself over another project. Second thing is I am also because don't I haven't learned my lesson yet about undertaking large, strenuous, time consuming projects. I really need to get my mom in on this to help me to buckle down and fucking help me. But I am currently working on a official live 2D model. I want to graduate away from Beaveroid and actually, have a full body. One that, you know, I can be hella fucking proud of. Not that I'm not proud of this model. Like I love Vroid. Vroid it's so easy to use. It helps me a lot, but I want to go all in on a live 2D. And I'm doing it myself. By myself. I It's not going to be too physically different from this model, from this cross because honestly, I really love this design, but I want to what's the word? Extend it? No, I don't think it's extend. I want to make it cuter. I want to put more style and pizzazz into it. I want tattoos. I want to get my tattoos on me. It's just hard to do that on Vroid because I'm an idiot. There's probably like a bazillion one ways to do it on Vroid, but yeah. I want to do live 2D. So I am currently making an official live 2D model. I'll have a big old fucking debut thing. I don't have a deadline for it. I'm giving myself time and patience. Because that's the biggest thing with all the projects I'm currently undertaking is time and patience. Which leads into my next topic. Uh I wrote down health and work update. What's next IRL? Transparency. Wow. Okay, so this is the heavy part. All right. So I've said numerous times I'm a bartender. I'm a bartender and food server at a little bar and grill in the middle of Buttfuck, Wyoming. And it's very, very physically demanding. I do have to do a lot of heavy lifting, like carrying kegs and crates of liquor up and down stairs, buckets of ice. I'm running around the entire restaurant, serving food, serving drinks, answering questions, trying to keep people from busting our shit. It's a lot. It's a lot. But yeah, over winter, I've had a lot of health issues. Like after my I took that week vacation off work back in November. I spent half of that vacation streaming because I was like, yeah, let's do an affiliate push. Let's do it. It's going to be great. I'm going to play some Class of '09. I'm going to play a couple weird ass games. It'll be great. After that, my health just kind of took a nosedive. I was sick a lot of stomach issues, a lot of head issues, and a lot of joint issues. I was diagnosed with arthritis in my left hip and my left knee with also a little bit of edema behind the kneecap. Unfortunately, there are days where that just straight up cripples me. I can't get out of bed, literally. I try to, and my leg won't support itself. And that has caused me a lot of issues. And at the same time, I'm working in a very small town. There's only so much business, and during winter, nobody wants to go anywhere. They just want to go to their own work, run errands, and then stay at home where it's warm and safe. So, a lot of our business is in the summer, tourist season, when we have a lot of people coming through on their way to Yellowstone, coming through on their way to climbing and outdoor festivals and competitions and what have you. Summer is when everyone is out and about, when people actually come to Wyoming. So we rely a lot on the summer months. Relying on the summer months and not having much business during the winter months means that a lot of people's shifts get cut. People who are used to working like 5 days are used to that paycheck and rely on that 5 days paycheck to pay their bills and get everything they need done. Like, not like live, sometimes just survive. When winter comes, the tourists dry up, business dries up. Those suddenly those same people are cut down to maybe 2 shifts a week, maybe just 1 shift a week. It's hard. It's really, really hard, especially when it's just so painfully dead. Like, yet maybe one customer an hour, if that. Sometimes it's completely dead for 2 or 3 hours, and suddenly all the manager wants is one person to run the cook line, one person to act as cashier and waiter, and then one bartender. During winter, I am basically pulled away from the bar and just working the food line. Well, not the cooking, the cashier serving. And unfortunately, sometimes I end up getting cut, and the person who was originally assigned to do the serving would take over. It would just be the grill cook and the server. Everyone else, yeah, that's it. And so that didn't help. That didn't help whatsoever. So my mental health ended up taking a deep decline as well. In January, I had a legitimate mental breakdown. I didn't want to exist anymore. I was just so distraught. I was so hopeless. I was bedridden. I was just really, really fucked up. And that included over my birthday. Like the real catalyst was my birthday because unfortunately I was for months I'd been saving cash in a little hideaway so I could have a really, really good birthday because I'm used to having honestly pretty trash birthdays where I'm either sick or on my period or just broke, what have you. Something would always get in the way and I'd have a really, really shit birthday. This year, I wanted to have a really good birthday. I wanted to go out to this really nice restaurant the next town over. I wanted to go drinking with my friends. I wanted to just have fun. Unfortunately, because of financial issues with my job, basically cutting my hours down to almost nothing. I've had to use that savings just to keep the roof over my head. Sorry, it's honestly a really hard topic for me. It's I have a hard time talking about my mental health. Like even with my therapist, I'm just like I'm not going to say anything because if I don't say anything, then I don't have to realize it's a problem. Plus, what the fuck does this bitch know? She didn't live my life. She doesn't know what I'm thinking. She doesn't know how I feel about it. She doesn't understand. She's a third party who has her own life. So she can like spat off all she wants, but she doesn't she will never understand the way that I think. I mean, not to say that she isn't a good person. She does help me. I do love her a lot. She does help. She does recognize when I have an issue. But yeah, back in January, I had a legitimate mental breakdown. I was very, very close to just ending it. I, yeah. So yeah, I was bedridden. It was not a good time, and I started getting better toward towards the end of January to where I was able to go back to work. But I was still recovering, basically. I was still recovering. I didn't have the energy for anything. I would go to work, I would come home, I would just stare blankly at YouTube, and I'd go to bed. It's not much of a life. It's not really anything. I was just existing. And unfortunately that caused a lot more financial issues because during those 2 weeks, yeah, I was only working 2 shifts a week, but that's money. But staying home is money that I am not earning to support my household. So that caused a lot of more issues. It was a horde cycle. It really was. Uh, but yeah, so that's it's been a lot. So then throughout February, I think it was in the middle of February, honestly. No, it was the beginning of March. I got really sick again. I actually lost my voice. It was horrid. If I wasn't just straight up mute, I was croaking. Like, not frog croaking, but like I had a fistful of gravel stuck in my throat. Yeah, that would have been made for a great stream. I'm not into those mute streams. I'm sorry. I have to talk. And I highly doubt anyone wants to hear like laryngitis, Tomura Shigaraki just croaking into the microphone. Like it was pretty bad. At one point I just kind of just when I relax my voice, it gets lower. So imagine that when with that really gravelly villain voice, go just looking straight at my roommate and going, "You call it a criminal history. I call it my lore. We're not the same." And she was just like, "Fuck you." Fuck you. Fuck off. No. That was great. That was really great. I should have recorded that. Okay. Uh all right. I think that's it for that one. Next one says okay. So I do want to get back into the swing of things. I want to start having a more consistent schedule like I did over summer, where I was actively really streaming like 2 to 3 days a week, time permitting. Because unfortunately, summer is also when I am even busier, where I have a very full work schedule. But I will just stream anyway when I get like off work, even if it's like 2 or 3 hours. I would still pop on and stream. Unlike over winter, where despite not being very busy with work, I barely streamed at all. I because of all the issues I was having with my health. But I want to get back into having a more consistent schedule. I want to follow through. I just want to just pop on, even if it's for 2 or 3 hours at a time. Just pop on and be like, so, I still exist. I am not dead yet. Let's go. But and with that, I also want to maximize my Discord engagement. I want to like actually talk to people there. I want to be more consistent with uploading posts, being like, okay, so this is the plan. You know, also when I would post up my streaming schedule, like what when I'm streaming, what games I'll be streaming. I want to get back into doing that. And I also want to do community events. Like I have it currently set up on my Discord to where I'll be able to like watch movies and shows with everyone there. I want to get back. I want to do that. Yeah, I still have only like maybe 2 people in my Discord group, but that's still something. And maybe as time goes on, more and more people will join in and it'll be great. But I want to do that. I want to start doing community events. I want to maximize my Discord engagement. I want to do a more consistent schedule. I want to actually put the work back into this. Let's see. Another big project that I currently have in the works is I am in the plotting slash planning progress for a game. Because again, I don't know how to limit myself. I don't know how to just take on one thing at a time. I want to have like two or three different things where I can just bounce back and forth so I'm not getting burnt out on just one thing. So, unfortunately, devoting my attention to three separate huge projects kind of limits the time I have for each one, purely so I don't burn out and just leave it on the back burner for God knows how long. So, I'm in the planning process for a game. For those who know the game Coffee Talk, it'll be like that, where you work as a bartender serving these different people, talking to them and learning their stories. That's basically it. That's gonna be the whole core of the game, and it'll also like teach you real life oh English bartending skills. I think it'd be really fun. But yeah, I have Unity installed. I'm learning how to use that, and I want to create this game. It'll be fun. I hope. So yeah, I'm currently in the planning slash plotting process for that. I don't have a name for it yet. I don't even have a tentative title. It's literally just okay. Uh, I said it's gonna be like coffee talk. The tentative title is bar talk. That's it's not even a tentative title. It's just basically what I have the file called, so that I can remember what my aim is. But yeah, I'm in the planning process for that. If for those of you who haven't played Coffee Talk, I do recommend it. It is a really cute game. I like it a lot. I probably won't stream it anytime soon, but I have played it in my off time, like little bits here and there. I haven't completed it yet. I really should, so that I have a solid idea of what I'm looking. Is that plagiarism? I think it's plagiarism. Fuck. Coffee Talk developer, please don't sue. I'm not aiming to plagiarize your game. It just gave me inspirations to make my own. I promise. It's not that deep, bruh. But yeah, Bar Talk is also a project that I'm working on. I think it'll be good. I hope so. But it's gonna be very, very slow going because I have absolutely zero idea of what I'm doing. I don't know any of the skills that you usually need to know to make a game, but I'm learning. It's something that I can challenge myself with, just like with MMD creation, just like with what the fuck? Oh, hi Mina. Okay. Just like with upping my MMD game, just like with all these other things I'm doing, like deepening my editing skills and learning live and figuring out how to work live 2D so I can make an official debut model. It's something else that I can challenge myself with. It's another project that I can put little bits of time into and learn even more skills. Let's see. Yeah. What's this last point? Goals for this year. Okay. Yeah, let's get this is gonna be a thing. I've already like tiptoed around it with everything else I've talked about so far. So my goals for this year, the biggest ones are first, time management. I mean, with summer coming, I'm going to be busy with work again. I am going to be doing a lot of offsite events, which is basically 14-hour affairs where I load a bunch of liquor and kegs and what's it's into the back of a van. I go to a event, usually at the community center. I set up, I bartend for like 8 hours there, 8 to 12 hours, and then I'll clean up, load everything back into the van, drive it to work, put it all away, and then finally I got to clock out and sit at the bar and have a drink. But and for one of those, I'm actually going to be the top billed bartender for a huge community event that we look forward to every year. It's wow. Last year, I clocked in like 16 hours. I actually went into overtime. My manager was a little mad at me for it because whenever one of the employees gets overtime, the owner yells at him for it. But to be fair, I did warn my manager ahead of time. I was like, yo, bro, so this is going to put me into overtime. And he was like, it's okay. We'll figure it out. It's okay. And I was like, bet. Sure enough, I got like 4 hours of overtime. The owner yelled at him. He got kind of salty with me. And I told him, bro, I fucking warned you. I did tell you before I clocked in. I told you like an hour before I clocked in, so you had time to find a backup bartender if you needed it to trade out with. You didn't. You was like, go for it. And so I went for it. You can't get mad at me. But yeah, that was just when I was helping that last year. I wasn't but this year I'm the top billed bartender. I'm the one who's going to be in charge of the whole fucking thing. I'm the one that's gonna be coming up with our house recipes. I'm the one who's going to be bossing everyone around, assigning spots, all that good shit. Basically, I'll be the manager of this event. It is a huge step up. It's gonna be wow. But yeah, I want to learn better time management. I'm going to be doing a lot more at work this summer. I've been put in charge of a lot of things. I've also been put in charge of basically free running our event space as a second bar on the days that it's not on the Saturdays that's not going to be in use for private events. I've also been basically given the title of a of a the resident mocktail. Fuck, what was it that was it expert? Did he say he was expert? I don't think it was expert. I can't English suddenly. But basically, until I figure out the word in like a half hour and suddenly spout it off. Basically, my manager has introduced me uh to several key figures as our resident mocktail expert. Specialist. That's the word. That's the fucking okay. I mean, I wish it was a cocktail specialist, but no, it's fucking mocktails. Honestly, I mean, yeah, I have a couple of really good mocktail recipes that I could serve our high school employees, but so they're not feeling left out when the adults get to have fun, colorful shit. And none of the other bartenders have even figured out how to make anything past the Shirley Temple or Roy Roger. I'm over here making like mint cucumber coolers and tonic rickeys and shit like that. So yeah, I'm the resident mocktail specialist for my bar. Whole It's something else, bruh. Yeah, I want to learn better time management so that I can keep that consistent stream schedule. I'm also working my full time job while I'm also working on my huge MMD project, working on my official live 2D model. I'm also working on my game. It's gonna be and also editing VODs. I'm really heaping a lot on myself. I realize that. I am giving myself a huge to do list every fucking day. And while at the same time, I also have to keep in track my physical and mental health. So I don't have another decline. So I don't have another 2 week episode of just not able to get out of bed. Wow, yapping takes a lot out of me. I haven't yapped this much outside of work in a while. My second goal is to uh, increase collab appearances. Something else I gotta work into time management. I want to get in touch with even more VTubers. I want to collab. I want to just get out there, have fun, talk to people, make friends. And because so far, the only people I've ever collabed with was Simply Fantastic, my mod, my beautiful, wonderful mod who I love so fucking much. If any of you have seen what have my past streams, uh, they are the voice of Casper in Date with Death. Well, my voice for Casper with Date with Death, not the official one. And a failed attempt to collab with Blue Icon. And that was mostly it was we were trying to play Minecraft and I found out like way too late that it was a modded Minecraft he wanted to play. And I had no idea what the fuck was going on. I was just like, bro, what? 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 Why didn't you tell me this beforehand? God damn it. I'm not mad at him. I will never be mad at him. He's a sweetheart. He did help. We still I haven't talked to him in a while because one, he was on hiatus taking care of some real life stuff. And I was also on hiatus off and on taking care of real life stuff. We haven't talked in a while. I should probably he also streams on a completely opposite schedule because he lives over in Oceania. And I'm over here in fucking war torn United States. Well, we're not war torn, but might as well be at this rate. Motherfuckers. I'm not getting into that. Okay, maybe I will get into that a little bit because I'm going to start migrating from Twitter to Blue Sky slowly because unfortunately a lot of my engagement is still on Twitter. Ugh. But yeah, for personal and political reasons, I want to slowly but surely move off of Twitter and just go to Blue Sky. So, and just focus on that one bit. It's going to be hard because a lot of the people that I talk to, a lot of people that I follow, do not have Blue Sky accounts. They are only on Twitter. And that kind of sucks a lot. It's rough. But yeah, so it's this year is going to be huge. I am going to but my very first thing is so yeah, my the biggest goal is better time management because I want to increase my Discord engagement. I'm working on an official live 2D model. I'm working on a game. I'm working on upping my MMD game so that I can finish that Rolling Girl work in progress. I have VODs to edit. I have a lot. And then all that on top of my full time job. Woo! I am putting a lot of pressure on myself, but it'll be fine. It'll be good as long as I keep track of my mental and physical health on top of it all. Because unfortunately, that will always be my first priority now. I need to start looking out for me. I need to start taking care of myself and not just everyone around me. But yeah, it's gonna be wow. My third goal is getting to affiliate. Don't know when that'll happen. Don't know if it'll ever happen. Who cares? But it is a goal I have. eventually I'll get good enough at this to where people will actually want to watch me. And I can like start being yay, thank you guys. I really, really appreciate the encouragement. Thank you. But yeah, I've got a lot planned for this year. I want to extend my skills. I want to make it even bigger. It's it's going to be a lot, but I think I can do it. I think. So now we're getting into the last point of this whole fucking yap session before I take a small break to rest my throat because I haven't yapped this much outside of work in a long time. Okay, real talk. Everything I've listed so far. Not all of this is going to work like I want. I'll be surprised if I accomplish any of this actually. Between working full time to support my household, taking care of my mental health and my physical health, it's going to be really hard. It's going to be really, really hard. But it's what I want to do. I want to challenge myself. I want to keep going. I enjoy streaming. I enjoy interacting with people online. I love talking to Coney, Clueless, Lux Rain, Mina Buns, Sid Calico, Jake Light, everyone else that I've met through VTubing. I love them all. I want to just keep at it. I'm doing this because I want to. Honestly, this whole thing with Cross is for me. I want to grow my audience. I want more engagement. I want to make this a legitimate side hustle, maybe, with subs and bits and merch. But more than all that, I just want to have fun. Doing something that I've wanted to do for years. And it's all finally right there for me. I have my own computer finally. I am paying my own internet and phone bill. I have my own space. So as long as I put in the work well, I can do it. I can do this. It's just going to be really hard. And all I want out of it in the end is encouragement, acknowledgement that I came so far and did so much on my own. Wow. Sorry, I'm tearing up a little bit. I'm starting this as a tech illiterate, fumbling, bubbling nerd into something I've wanted for years. And that acknowledgement doesn't have to come from anyone else. It just has to come from me. That glow of pride in my chest when I can tell myself, I did this. I made this happen. Cross is here. She's moving, she's talking, she's having fun, she's singing and dancing. Cross is right fucking here. Because at the end of the day, I'm my own worst critic. That's just the sad truth. The loudest voice that says, you can't do this is mine. Built on years and years since I was a kid of my self esteem and confidence being drop kicked in the fucking teeth by the people around me. So being able to prove that voice wrong, to see that fumbling, slurring tech idiot grow and learn is amazing. I'm really late to the game. Like, let's be real here. I'm really late to the game. I'm still new to all this. I'm also kind of getting a little up there in years. I'm not as vibrant and fresh to the world as others. I'm halfway through my 30s, for fuck's sake. I still don't know what I'm doing half the time and have limited time to figure it out. But I'm learning. I'm growing. I'm getting there. It's going to take a lot of time. It's going to take a lot of work. There's always going to be crippling self doubt and crying spells, wondering why I'm even trying. There's going to be times where I want to just quit, delete everything, and disappear because who would even notice? I'm just another try hard VTuber in a sea of cuter, younger, more talented animated faces with more time to spend on growing than me. I'll go radio silent for a while, but I'll come back. I'll come back because I'm having fun. I'm doing something for myself. And that's what's most important. I'm leaving a mark, something I can look back on when I'm a crippled old lady and say, I did my best and I did it myself. Cross is me. I'm Cross. I'm just a regular millennial, fictosexual, asexual, lesbian, who the fuck knows, nerdy bartender that's too much fun acting like a crackhead with my friends and pissing off the redheads in my town by being myself. I'll spat off on the most random things with some potential controversial opinions. I'm an ordained minister with a polytheistic pagan. I love anime. I love visual novels and Dungeons and Dragons. I love webcomics, fan fiction, BL, history, cultural studies, music, fried foods, and Kahlua. I love supporting my friends, and I love sitting here talking to anyone who decides to stop by my little Minecraft block of the internet. And with all that, thank you. Thank you to everybody who ever stops by just to peek at this idiot, say hello, and have fun with. It's been one hell of a year, and I'm excited for the next year, and maybe the year after that, year after that. Who knows? It'll be fun. It'll be great. I'm tearing up a little bit. Oh my god. But yeah, so thank you everybody. Thank you for 1 year of letting me just spout off on bullshit on Twitch. Thanks for not bullying me off the internet. And with that yap session, holy fuck, I need some water. Because I am legitimate tearing up a little bit. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be a little bitch, I promise. I'm not normally like this. I'm just feeling a little emotional because I didn't think I would get this far, honestly. Uh, honestly thought that I would end up quitting like a couple months in and be like, yeah, I've tried it. Wasn't for me. Oh well. But no, the more I do it, the more I realize I really, really like this. And I want to keep going. I want to get better. And I want to grow even more. Not just in audience and engagement and all that, but skills. I've learned a lot so far. I've learned how to set all this up. I've learned how to do a lot of stuff that I never thought possible before. It's wow. But yeah, it's really has been one hell of a year, and I can't wait for the next. It's it's gonna be hard, but I can do this. I can fucking do this. So long as I have my little Minecraft block of the internet, we're golden. We got this made. Oy vey. All right. Oh my goodness. Ow. Okay. Sorry, I really am tearing up a little bit. Give me just a moment. I'm not trying to be a little bitch, I swear. I don't even know why I am. It's just okay, I know why I am, but it's such a stupid reason. Oh wow. Okay. Anyway, we're just gonna move right on along. Yap session is over. Because if I keep yapping like this, I will just start bawling. And ain't no one wanna see that.